Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to learn about the Constitution of Pakistan. What is the constitutional framework that governs Pakistan? Since the independence of Pakistan in 1947, Pakistan had no constitution of its own. Therefore, Pakistan ran according to the Constitution of India that was made. So in 1973 and in 1973, Pakistan got a proper constitution, and from the first, it kept on changing and amending the constitution. This is a strong constitution of Pakistan that was made and enacted since. Constitutional framework governing Pakistan. What is the constitution? What is the constitutional framework that governs Pakistan? Is to be discussed today. First of all, a short definition of constitution is the rules, laws, and regulations that are made for a particular country to have it run in a proper way. The rules and regulations of a country that a country has to run on are called the constitution. Now, what is that framework that governs Pakistan? Pakistan's constitutional framework is built around its 1973 constitution, which establishes the country as an Islamic republic. Through this constitution in 1973, Pakistan was made an Islamic republic, means this country is ruled according to Sharia, the rules and regulations of Islam, the rules and regulations given by our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The Constitution sets out the fundamental principles and rules governing the relationship between the states and its citizens. According to this constitutional framework, there are set rules and regulations between the state and the citizens. That what are the fundamental principles, the necessary and basic principles that a country has to run on. So this constitution completely surrounds that and incorporates that. Key concepts of the constitutional framework. Now we will be discussing that what are the most important and major things that are in the constitutional framework of 1973 that governs Pakistan. What are those fundamental things that our country runs on? How should the citizens go towards these things so that our country may run smoothly? To say something about the importance of the constitution of the country, it is very necessary that a person as a citizen should be true to the state and state true to the citizens. When these both are in collaboration with each other, we would see what is called a proper country. Not only should the states organizations, state departments should work properly according to the set constitution of the country, but as citizens we should also try our level best to go according to what the constitution provides us. So let's be discussing the important things, important points that our constitution provides us. Number one is separation of powers. There are three powers according to this constitution that our country is divided in, and those three powers are executive, legislative, and judiciary, and our country runs according to these three parts. What is executive? Executive means whatever constitution, whatever rules and regulations have been made, the part executive would make all the people come and apply those laws. Like there is judiciary that also comes in the executive, police comes in the executive, rangers comes in the executive, who maintain law and order and the rules and regulations that are made in the country. Second part is legislative, which makes the laws, rules and regulations, constitution, the amendments in the country. The third one is judiciary, which enacts the laws in the judges, lawyers, advocate, and all the things related to judiciary are in this. So according to this constitution, the powers were divided into three parts: executive, legislative, and judiciary. Second point is federal system. According to the Constitution of 1973, our country has a federal system of government. What is that federal system of government? The federal system of government is a federal government at the country level, including all provinces, and it is divided into provinces also. And the powers are divided into all the provinces as well as federation. Some federation has some powers, and some powers are divided in according to the provinces. So both are working. Federal level has some works, and provinces also have some works. Like for example, the defense of the country is the onus and responsibility at the federal level. Therefore, Pakistan has an army that is called Pakistan Army. And then we have the provinces. For an instance, one department, education department, is the responsibility of provinces. So it is federal system of government, and the system of the ruling, the system of the government is parliamentary system. What is in the parliamentary system? In the parliamentary system, there are politicians, and PM is the head of the government according to this constitution. PM is the head of the government, and the president serves as the head of state. Head of state is president. PM is the head of the government of Pakistan. Fourth thing is fundamental rights. Pakistan, according to its 1973 constitution, claims that we provide fundamental rights to the people. How? The constitution guarantees various fundamental rights. There are various of them, different of them, but the most important ones that we are going to discuss are freedom of speech. First of all, equality, that all the people will be equal. Every citizen will be equal. If someone is poor, has less resources, is just equal to a person who has more resources or is wealthy. If any person is in a bank queue, it is the fundamental right of a Pakistani that everyone should follow the queue. No one can go more, no one can come back on the behalf of his respect, on the behalf of his wealth or resources or anything like that. Freedom of speech. If any injustice happens with any person in Pakistan, the constitutional framework of Pakistan ensures that that person can raise voice against any injustice that has happened with him. And our constitution guarantees that. And the right to a fair trial. If anything wrong has happened with the person, so if anybody has been alleged of any wrongdoing, so he has a right that he should be having a fair trial. No judges should be partisan or taking any side. Number 5, Islamic provisions. According to this constitution, our country becomes an Islamic Republic of Pakistan, where all the constitution as well as the set rules and regulations of the country will be completely having their parallelness or equality with the Sharia and rules and regulations of Islam. The constitution incorporates Islamic principles, making Pakistan an Islamic Republic. According to this constitution, Pakistan is an Islamic Republic, and Pakistan follows all the rules and regulations that Islam gives us. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.